Out with the old and in with the new. It's time to save big at Room to Room's New Year's sale. Store-wide markdowns 50 to 70% off, no tax, 48-month special financing. It's a new year at Room to Room Furniture in Tupelo. There's no place like home.
At First Choice Bank, we know you can't always make it before the bank closes. With our integrated teller, you can talk to a live person as late as 7 p.m. on weekdays and noon on Saturdays. It's not just an ATM, it's an ITM. First Choice Bank, your choice for banking.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Welcome into Mississippi Live Weather This Morning. I'm meteorologist Maggye McCauley. Thanks as always for tuning in, for sticking in with us. We've had a long week. I think we can all agree here in North Mississippi, and we're right back here to Friday. So we've made it through this week. Thanks as always for, again, tuning in and sticking with us here at Mississippi Live Weather through last weekend and through what's been this long work week as well. Here's what you need to know if you're headed out the door or getting ready out there for your Friday. A few flakes could fly this morning. We saw a few of those earlier around 5, 6 a.m. A few of those could still fly this morning, but the chance is very low. Cold air returns. That is something that's going to be happening across North Mississippi, across the region going into your weekend. So we're going to be talking about that weekend forecast. The good news is, even though it's going to be so cold, we will be staying dry through the weekend, going through Saturday, Sunday, even Monday into our work week ahead. Here's a look at our Mississippi Live Mama Justice radar out there. Saw, again, a few flakes in northwest Mississippi into Lafayette County early this morning, even looping this as we head through the 6 and now 7 o'clock hour. Not seeing much going on across the board. So good to go as you're headed out and about. Time is 7:32. And again, not tracking any ongoing flurries out there, at least as of right now on your Friday morning. Take a look over in Pontotoc this morning, seeing a lot of clouds out there, temperatures in the 30s. So a lot of us starting off near 30 degrees out there this morning. Another live look down in Lowndes County. This is a look in Columbus. You can see nice roadways out there this morning over in the Golden Triangle region. This shot again is MDOT traffic camera overlooking at 82 at 45 in Columbus. Temperature is cold, but overall the roadways are looking very nice in the Golden Triangle region. And I'm just looking at them because I'm here in northwest Mississippi. And if you're up here with me, Panola, Tate County, Tunica County, down in the Delta and Bolivar County as well, all the way into Tallahatchie County, up into places closer to the Tennessee state line, like Alcorn, tip of Benton County. Your roadways do not look like this, do they? They look like what mine do outside, with still a lot of snow and ice packed on the ground. So very different story going into your weekend, and then even going into the morning hours in terms of travel across the board here in North Mississippi. Temperature wise, again, near 30 degrees. Some of us a little bit cooler than others. 27 in Marshall County, 27 over in DeSoto County, 26 over in Clarksdale. 30s though for a lot of us, 30 in Starkville, 31 in Houston, 34 in Bruce. So a lot of us starting off near 30 degrees out there today. With the power outage situation, let's talk about what's ongoing with that. I encourage you, I've been saying this, to follow your local power company on Facebook. We've been seeing them update, a good majority of them day to day, even multiple times a day, about the strides they're taking to bring people's power back on. So they've been really good, a lot of them, again, and updating you about where the totals are and what their plans are for the day ahead. As for outage numbers, still seeing a good portion of Alcorn and Tishomingo County, 6,500 in Alcorn County, 7,500 over in Tishomingo County. These numbers have gone down, though. I will say that. They were 8,000 yesterday. They've gone down again to 6,500 over in Alcorn County. Same story in Oxford. That was 14,000 yesterday morning, now to 12,000. So a significant decrease, but still a lot of people without power in these counties. We know when the number is this significant, it takes a lot of days, a lot of hours, and a lot of crews out there to restore power. So still a lot of power outages across the area, still all the way down the Delta seeing power outages as well. These are going to be a lot more significant as we head into the weekend. I'm going to be a lot more concerned of who is still without power as we head into tomorrow morning with wind chills potentially in the negatives. We'll be talking about that coming up in the next few minutes. Your first 12 hours ahead, though, we're in the 30s by your 11 o'clock hour. Another afternoon above freezing. That's good news. That'll help aid with the melting efforts. That'll help continue for crews to be out and about in conditions as well. 30s out there by 5, back in the 20s by your 8 o'clock hour. Mainly dry day ahead as well if you have anything you're trying to get done. Here's an overall look of what we're tracking on our Mississippi Live satellite and radar. Yeah, low pressure system sitting off to our south, mainly in central Mississippi as it moves through. Yeah, we could see maybe a few flurries out there even going into your Saturday morning. Take a look at this hour by hour. Good to go into the afternoon, just seeing a good mix of sun and clouds out there. Going overnight into your Saturday, there is a system that's setting up, give me a minute, to the east. And I say that and kind of pause because there's been a lot of talks about, are we going to be seeing this or that? The answer is no. It is off to our east, this system that's causing some more winter precipitation and snow off in the Carolinas, off in portions of northern Georgia. Here closer to us, not looking at anything like that going into Saturday and Sunday. However, it is going to be very cold out there. Maybe could see a flurry or two closer to the Mississippi and Alabama state line early on your Saturday, but still nothing to impact you, nothing to add to your accumulations. The main story for us as we head into the weekend is not going to be any type of precipitation. We're going to be seeing clouds in and out of here. The main story this weekend is going to be just how cold things get. As cold air dives further back south, we're looking at a very cold start to our day on Saturday and Sunday, but feels like temperatures on Saturday, y'all, just going to be downright miserable, especially for folks, again, that are still without power. And that's going to be a reality for some of us with that many numbers out of power. Some of us are still going to be like that this weekend. So we're going to be talking about just how cold things are going to be getting going into your Saturday and Sunday coming up right after this.
Look at Wanda, ready to rock her big presentation. But first, lunch. Sweet Pepper's Deli. Delicious, celebratory, but is it quick? The Cobb salad. Tender oven roasted chicken, topped with cheese. Prepared, plated, and served? In 6 minutes? Is this for real? Well, of course. Well done, Wanda. Sweet Pepper's Deli. Yes, ma'am. Life is sweet.
As a bankruptcy firm, Mitchell, Cunningham, and Bowling realizes many people are worried about their finances. We're here to guide you through the next steps to restart your life with easy video appointments. New clients don't have to leave home to get information about becoming debt-free. Also, convenient in-office appointments are available at the low cost of $340 upfront for a Chapter 13. You can be on your way to being debt-free. Contact Mitchell, Cunningham, and Bowling today or visit our website at mcdebtfree.com. We are here to help you.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggye McCauley.
Hey, good morning. Happy Friday out there to you. Hope you've had a good start to your Friday, at least. I'm meteorologist Maggye McCauley. Let's get into your forecast because we have a lot to talk about, especially when it comes to your weekend forecast. Here's a look, though, outside ongoing, and one of the cameras we get to show provided to us by the North Mississippi Storm Chasers, sponsored by Mitchell Cunningham Bowling out here. Our Tupelo camera. You can see a lot of sunshine, a lot of blue skies out there this morning. Some cloud cover off in the distance as well, with temperatures near 30 over there in Tupelo. So still a cold start to your day ahead. That's in Tupelo. That's a difference in that camera versus this camera right there. As we get closer into the Delta, northwest Mississippi, going into the northern half of our area, folks that are closer to that Tennessee state line, looking a lot like this with still snow and ice covered the ground. Roadways looking better. The melting efforts that took place yesterday were phenomenal with the sunshine and the warmer temps out there, but still seeing some slush on roadways and still a lot of ice pack across those portions of the state right now as well. The good news is today's going to be above freezing. Temperature is going to be in the 30s as we head over the next few hours, 36 by 10, upper 30s by your 11 o'clock hour, about a 10% chance of, that passing flurry or two. But a majority of us look to stay dry from now on into your afternoon. So that's some good news out there for your Friday. As we head hour by hour, we will see overall lots of clouds out there today, but we could still see a mix of sunshine as we head further into the evening hours just before sunset. So as much sunshine as we can get today is what we'll take. Going overnight into your Saturday, yes, could still see maybe a few flakes try to fly closer to the Mississippi and Alabama state line, but overall, nothing impactful out there for you and nothing that's going to be accumulating by any means. Going into your Saturday morning, going to be cloudy, going to be very cold out there for Sunday. That cold Arctic air diving back south and going to be in the picture out there all day for Saturday, especially in the morning hours. We are going to be seeing sunshine in the back half of the day, but it's just going to be downright cold out there. Let's talk about Saturday morning before we get into the afternoon. Freezing low temperatures out there for Saturday morning across the southeast. Not only for us here, we're going to be starting off in the teens, but the further south you go, even places along the coast, New Orleans, Mobile, into the Panhandle, starting off in the 20s for some of them. So that's how you know that cold air has really dug far south as well. So starting off freezing in a good portion of the southeast. It's not necessarily the actual temperatures that I'm worried about. It's the wind chill values. We're looking at winds on your Saturday morning gusting up to 20, maybe 30 miles an hour for some of us. That's going to cause wind chills to be in the negatives for some of us. Would not be surprised if a few of us come in with temperatures or wind chill values, feels like temperatures, on your Saturday morning in the negatives. -1 for feels like, that's showing up in Marshall County and Louisville. All of us going to be in the low single digits out there for Saturday morning. So this is when I get concerned about folks that are still without power. So I encourage you to continue to be neighborly. We've been good helping out folks all week. I encourage you to do that going into Saturday and Sunday as well with how cold it's going to be. Make sure folks you know that don't have power still have adequate ways to get warm and stay warm, or maybe go to warming centers as we head into your day on Saturday, just because of how cold it's going to be. Even though we're going to be warming up into the afternoon, we're still going to be seeing feels like temperatures through the day in the teens. Because of that, also an extreme cold warning issued by the National Weather Service that goes into effect this evening until your Saturday morning for a good portion of our counties. Everybody, though, going to be cold out here as we head into your Saturday. As for high temperatures in the 20s out there for your Saturday afternoon, in the upper 20s for some to middle 20s, 26 in Tupelo, 28 Amory, 28 Starkville, 28 down in Kosciuszko, 25 in Senatobia, 27 in Water Valley. Now, these are high temperatures that are cold. These are very cold temperatures, 20s for highs on your Saturday. But I'm telling you, it's going to be so windy out there. Feels like temperatures, even into your afternoon, are still going to be in the teens. So very cold out there through the day on your Saturday. As for our high school game of the week, that is Houston versus Shannon, presented by KC Lott. The only thing I have to say about this game that got moved to Saturday is thank goodness basketball is played indoors. Am I right? Because temperatures through the game going to be in the 20s. So I encourage you, if you're headed out to this game, bring some layers, bring the coat that you can wear as you get inside. You can take it off and then put it back on as you're leaving the game. Temperatures still going to be cold out there with that afternoon game going on over in Shannon. Of course, we will be there filming highlights and showing those throughout our Saturday evening shows. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. We're going to be seeing temperatures cold this weekend, starting off in the teens Saturday and Sunday. The good news I have is it doesn't last forever. We will see temperatures return back to the 40s and 50s as we head Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of your upcoming work week. We will also see rain chances return as well as we head into Tuesday, Wednesday of your upcoming work week as well. So looking at rain chances returning into the middle portion of our work week. Again, I encourage you to stay warm out there for the weekend. Make sure you have everything you need. We'll have another live show coming up at 5, 6, and 10. Meteorologist Gabe Maynor and our Chief Meteorologist Matt Lawpon continuing to update you about power restoration efforts and everything you need to know for your updated forecast coming up at 5, 6, and 10. As always, thanks so much for starting off your day with me. I'll see you right back here on your Monday morning at 6:30.
Growing up, Gabe was naturally curious. When he began to discover weather, Gabe just didn't want to know what was happening, but he wanted to know why it was happening. Gabe became fascinated with tornadoes, and it impacted his life. He wanted to pursue a career in meteorology. Even though Gabe grew up in Alabama, Mississippi has now become his home and his family. And one thing about Gabe is he keeps his family safe.